Welcome to the Revenge of Podcast, your weekly podcast for all things Revenge of and more. My name is Jeff Iser. Joining me as always is Carl Breeden.
Hello.
And Joe Myers.
Howdy, howdy.
Oh, what a motherfucker of a week, huh? You know what I mean? It's been one long week.
But it's all over.
It's all over.
We did it.
We are recording at Sunday morning early because Coral here has she's heading off to a female equestrian event.
You son of a bitch.
She's got to go represent all of her
Horse girls.
horse ladies of the horse.
You guys are asses.
What?
Ladies of the horse. That's actually pretty cool.
Am I not supposed to say that you're going off to compete as in the horse girl pageant?
I'm bringing home the gold, baby.
Yeah.
There we go.
You're going to be head horse girl, huh?
The mare matron.
Oh.
I hate it here.
Yeah.
It's too early for this bullshit.
I mean, we're proud of you, for going for the gold.
What are you participating in?
we're not doing this.
Which one are you most excited about competing in?
I don't even know what they compete in. What do you, barrels?
Horsey time.
Horsey time. Yes.
Horsey play.
Hobble horse?
Hobble horse?
Have you seen the people who dress like horses and then they go in the field and they've got their little hooves and they walk around like horses? It's a sex thing.
Is it a sex thing?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Horseplay?
Horseplay. It's not. Is it called horseplay? Because horseplay, I feel like, is like anything really, but it's
I'll research real quick.
okay. But they wear the horse mask,
Yeah.
and then they wear usually a latex bodysuit, and then there's a tail situation. Sometimes I think the tail is like in your ass, but I'm not entirely familiar. And then they wear hooves though, and then they walk around like.
It's pony play.
Pony play. Jump on it, my pony, my pony.
Those people need...
Does the song Pony trigger you?
It does when it's Pop Goes Punk.
Yeah?
Yes.
So it makes you all like, oof,
You know
I
how...
gotta get out in that field and trot.
Exactly.
Yeah?
Exactly. The
All
hot for
right.
trot.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Okay, gross.
There's a list on Wikipedia of different kink communities within animal role play.
Okay, yes.
There's the one we just discussed, pony play.
Okay.
There's kitten play, not surprising.
Oh, okay, that's easy. She does that every night.
There's pup play, which
We're familiar with.
Yeah.
Not like intimately. Well,
What do you mean? What's pup? Pup?
well, it's like
I
a
guess it's
gay
more
community thing, gay male community thing for
Okay.
sure. And it's like the dudes wear like dog masks, but they're like leather, and it's kind of terrifying actually. And then they like act like dogs.
some of them get little like paw things for their
Yeah.
hands.
I've seen some videos. How have y'all been around? Well, I mean, people.
We actually accidentally went to Puppy Pride.
Yeah.
At the Eagle one year. We brought my
Oh.
friend Barkley, who was here last weekend that you met.
Oh yeah,
The short
yeah.
one.
He loves going to a gay bar.
So yeah, he does because it's like people are nice to him and stuff.
Oh, okay.
But we accidentally went to Pup Pride, and it was just people everywhere in like jock straps and like pup masks, and a lot of them were like on the ground. Like I looked over, and there was this one dude with like mitten gloves on, playing with a empty water bottle on the ground. Like,
there was a puppy playpen.
yeah.
What do you do in that situation?
You just-
do you just look, or you like? How do you control?
You
the
vibe.
face?
Yeah, you
You know?
vibe. You gotta just, I don't know, you just go with it. Like the puppy playpen, you could go in and like pet them.
I don't. No. Those people should not be allowed to adopt animals, right?
I mean,
Well, I don't think it's so much about like it's not bestiality. It's like
then what is it?
it's like a
turning
dom
off.
sub thing.
Yeah.
It's like being control. I don't know.
Again, you should not adopt animals. What
But-
are you doing to your
Whatever we do, though, as a community, like I'm talking about us as well as horse girls, like we cannot let the straights find out about this. They will use it against us. You know, they'll be like, oh, they dress like dogs.
Have you seen that video where the woman, she's at her wedding and they're like taking like videos and she thought that there was like a dog in the field across the street and they zoom in and it's just some random like person dressed as a dog hopping, getting the zoomies in a field while a wedding is going on.
I don't like that.
But that's your community.
But
those are your people.
have you seen the pups? Have you seen pictures of gay pups?
Yeah, I've seen that.
Okay.
I just like I've seen them like with the tennis ball and they're like throwing it and playing fetch.
Yeah.
I don't fucking get it, man. Like,
yeah.
It's a kink community. Like it's not exclusively gay. It's just very forward with
no,
the
it's fucking gay.
Well, I mean, it's kind of like furries like aren't exclusively gay, but it's pretty gay.
It's pretty gay.
You know?
I don't get like I don't ever want to kink shame. Like do your fucking thing.
Yeah.
But do it in your fucking home.
It just seems like an insane amount of work. You know?
It's costly.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a big to do just to get your little nips tweaked. You
It's
know
an
what I mean?
insane amount of courage that you're gonna sit there and put on a leather suit and a dog mask and go.
Oh, usually there's not
fuck me.
there's not a suit involved.
Not in this one. Only with the horsies. You know, the puppies is just a mask, I guess. But it's a lot of these pups. It trickles into their everyday life because they wear the chains with like a little lock, meaning that they're like the pup.
That's just some crossover, I think, in the kink community. That's not exclusive to pup play.
Oh, okay.
That's like a dom sub thing because you're like locking
Yeah.
and you're giving away the key. It's
And
like
then they wear little tags that say like patches. I go by patches.
This is why we lost the election.
That's what I'm saying. We can't let them find out about this.
well, we've delved really far, but there is a fourth community that's on this list.
Oh, good
the
God.
fourth and final that
yeah.
I've never heard of or experienced. Hue cow, which is a combination of human and cow.
Oh no, like a centaur?
I don't know. There's no photos.
There's certainly milking involved. In
There
that
is.
one.
Focus
Okay.
aroung role play as a cow and breast lactation.
Whoa! I think
Wait a
Coral's into
minute.
that one.
She's just a little milkmaid over here.
My mouth
Oh.
immediately like got like watered and I'm
Ew.
like, I'm thirsty.
So much protein.
I know, straight from the source.
Good God. All right.
What were we
well,
talking about?
We're talking about Coral's horse competition that she's going off to that she didn't want anybody to know about. She keeps pretending like she's just going home for a visit. She's really just going home for the big parade they're having.
Yeah.
You know, the Tennessee election parade.
Yeah, we raise hell, praise Dell, baby.
Yeah, sure.
That's it.
Sure. Yeah, it's been a hell of a week. I'll tell you what. We had a Comic Creators Block Party, which we're gonna talk about today, and then you know, in our personal lives, I was sick all week, and we were moving, which
How convenient.
was shitty on top of it. We sold our house, and then our next living situation hasn't been quite figured out fully yet. So we're in an Airbnb right now, and it's tough to like move somewhere temporarily, and like, but our stuff is like in a storage unit and in a couple pods, and then also like movers came and got stuff and then took that to a storage unit. So like our shit's just kind of everywhere. You know,
That would drive me nuts.
yeah, it's kind of. Although I'm at the point where I'm like, well, I don't need all that stuff back. You know, I don't even remember what it is. You know, it's a lot of stuff.
No, I like to look at my things.
Yeah.
I need them all out on the floor. I need to look at them. I don't
Yeah.
need to do anything. Just-
Let's keep this in mind when all of your boxes of shoes and clothes show up again.
I know. I can't wait though. I've got like 4 extra large boxes of hats.
What?
Yeah,
That's crazy.
that's
And
not
those
even-
those just are the ones you didn't send to storage.
no. The ones I sent to storage, I've got like 4 extra large boxes. The one at the Airbnb, I've got like, I don't know, maybe like 100 hats, but it's not that many.
That's crazy. Do you do that little like hat wall thing where
No.
people put their hats
I tried
on
to
the
do
wall?
that once, but then once you get to like a certain number of hats, it's too much.
Yeah.
You know, so but what I like to do is I try to rotate through them, obviously, but every once in a while I take them all out and I rearrange them.
Okay.
You know, it's kind of therapeutic.
Weird. I've never seen you wear the hat that I got you, so that's okay. Guess it's just in
Which
the
one?
bottom of the storage. What?
Which one?
It's Jumbo's.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
Yeah. I wonder what unit that's at.
Weird. It's probably in a box somewhere. I don't know. Yes. Anyway, we moved. We were sick, and then the whole election thing happened, and that was like stressful too.
Yeah.
And then here we are. It's been. Plus, I think it's been a lot like leading up to this last week because we did the Tristan event the week before. We opened the new store the week before that. Like it was just a lot, one after another. So we took a break from the podcast last week because there was just no time to do it. So we put out the one of the panels from Block Party, which was nice. And then now we're back because the people need to hear about Coral's horse event.
Yeah, they do.
And her pony pals.
Her pony pals.
Pony pals.
And her poner.
Oh, man. You know what we should do at the next Slotzilla?
What?
Coral's pony pal corral.
Oh, my God.
What?
Coral's Pony Pal Corral.
Will there be ponies?
Pony play.
People ponies.
I can't. I don't even know how I would interact.
You know, a lot of them, part of the kink is hooking themselves up to rickshaws and like taking people on rickshaw rides.
That's not real.
Yeah, at Folsom, it's a pretty regular thing.
This is a whole thing. We're going to jump back into that because I'm so confused. I don't get it. Where someone's just like, you see this animal out there and you, what the fuck? They're being pulled by a carriage.
Jeff is just showing a photo of it.
They're pulling a carriage.
I don't get that. It's like you see this animal and you go, yeah, that's me.
It's
just like, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean,
He
It's like
deserves to
that.
get beat up. I'm saying that. I don't care. Like, you need to get beat up.
Oops, not that one.
It's pretty crazy. So a lot of times it's got like the horse snout and the ears, but every once in a while you see one that's got like a mane, some sort of like tuft of hair on top that's like
This
a
is
horse mane.
Yeah, this is a good one. See that one?
That's a good one. And then there's that.
You'd ride that pony. Don't even.
Absolutely not.
Don't even deny it.
God.
It's a lot of work.
Yeah.
But I guess,
International Pony Play Calendar. Wow. Oh. Are you in that?
No, I'm not fucking in that. God.
Yeah, I guess next month we'll have to have Coral's pony play. I guess you think people are into reindeer play?
No.
Why not? It's pony adjacent.
Don't ruin Christmas.
Oh, well, I don't. I think the pony community would have a lot to say about that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I mean, just slap some antlers on your pony costume. You're a reindeer.
They're two different animals.
They're two different animals.
Okay.
It's closer to a deer than it is a horse.
A human and a pony is different too, but you're not seeing anyone else complaining.
Oh, God. They are
Coral
complaining.
is literally complaining.
Yes, I'm literally doing that.
All right, well, I'm sorry. Anyway.
Yeah.
What's going on this week?
Oh, my God. Okay, so coming up this week, we got nothing. What is
That's
happening
not true.
this week?
This week, we've got the live stream on Tuesday, as always. Pinball free play on Wednesday.
Well, you're going to go through everything, huh? But it's already Thursday, so they already know
That's true.
that stuff.
You already know that. Tonight is Labyrinth Pinball Tournament.
Yeah, we're doing the monthly. I decided to do the Thursday pinball tournaments again because I think it's working. I don't know, it worked last month, so we're trying again this month. It's I'm calling them tourney trots, because it's like a turkey trot, but it's like a tourney.
Are all the trophies going to complete one turkey?
No.
No? Okay.
But I didn't realize. So we had the turkey leg trophy. We made the turkey leg trophy, and Scott was like, "Where do you want your little trophy of this tiny dick fucking this fleshlight?" And I was like, "What?" And now I can't unsee it. But it's supposed to be a turkey leg.
It's a turkey leg.
Yeah. But we're giving those out every Thursday. And so the theme is like games that have gobbling, like gobble gobble. So it's like
or is it like gobble gobble?
It's like Jaws because it gobbles up people.
Okay.
It's Labyrinth because there's goblins. And what's the third one?
The third one is Willy Wonka.
And Wonka because you gobbling up them candies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there you go.
I really wanted you to make one of the trophies a waddle. I just had to look up that word. 'Cause I
Oh, like
forgot.
this part?
Yeah. Just that. Just standing.
Yeah, but to answer your question, no, it's not going to complete a. I love that idea. Like you got to earn all the trophies to like complete one like Megazord trophy. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's a lot of work, but we'll get there eventually. So Thursday is also book club,
Women's book club.
women's book club. Yep, they need it now more than ever.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what.
It's probably going to be a pretty good therapy session. And out of all of the books to have chosen,
8 Billion Genies.
8 Billion Genies.
Yeah, that's fucked up. Did you ever read 8 Billion Genies?
I'm
What
not,
is taking you so long?
I don't want a hardcover, and we don't have all the issues.
I don't think it came out in softcover
No.
because it's that good.
Well, I feel silly if I'm sitting there with a giant hardcover
It's
book.
not giant. It's a normal sized book.
It is not normal.
It's
size.
also glittery.
It's glittery.
Yeah, I hate glitter.
It's not like
Glitter.
loose.
You
It's
love glitter.
Glitter, yes. Glitter, no.
It's not like. It's like foily glitter. It's
Yeah,
not
it's not
like
like gonna come off on your fingers.
Yeah.
You're not gonna wake up with glitter on your face.
You never know.
this week.
Yeah. So Thursday's book club. Then Friday. What's going on Friday?
Draft.
Draft.
Hell
Foundations.
Foundations. First draft for Foundations. I'll tell you what. This last weekend, those Foundation people came out to party.
Yeah, they did.
They talking about gobbling. They gobbled up them Foundations.
I felt like a bartender because they would come up. The same person came up. Was like, "Can I get one?" I was like, "Yeah, sure." 5 minutes later, I'm gonna get another.
Yeah.
5
Are
minutes
you
later,
sure?
yeah, and they were like, "One more," and I was like, "Are okay, yeah." And they ended
Cool.
up buying 6, and I'm
Yeah.
like, "Okay, I'm gonna have to cut you off."
Part of it is a lot of these cards have either been out of print or they are like promised to be in legal play for like 5 years.
Oh, really?
So a lot of the other stuff kind of ages out. Like Duskmorn will probably mostly age out within a year and a half.
Right.
But the Foundation stuff people can have in their decks for a long time.
What do you mean? So that's you can't use them after a certain amount of time?
Yeah, there's like they update a list of like these things can be used in standard, these things can't, and a lot of their competitions in like the formal competition type stuff.
Okay.
So you can have Duskmorn kind of in your set for a period of time, and then eventually you'll probably have to pull out. if
Sounds
not
like
all
a
of it, most
lot
of
of work to remember.
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
I-
Well, there's a lot of apps online that can help you check your deck lists and stuff to make sure
Check
you're
your
legal.
deck.
check it. The Marvel one people are talking about.
Well, that's
Marvel
a
looks
that's Secret
fucking
Lair, right?
crazy. Well, it's gonna be Secret Lair, and then I think it's also I think it's just
Oh,
Secret Lair.
We gotta go. Because Secret Lair isn't like a normal release.
Yeah, we don't
thing.
get
you
access to Secret Lair.
Yeah.
This is a different thing.
So Secret Lair, they
Like
reserve,
Wizard of Barge, when he did his cards, those were Secret Lair cards. They don't come out in like packs. You can order them from Magic. And that's it. You
Yeah.
can't get them
Well,
from us.
I think you can get them. You can't get them from us. I think you can get them from Wizards Play Network Premier locations, but they just do a lot. You have to do like a lot more business in Magic than we do.
Wizards is just in it for the money.
I mean,
It
it's,
seems like damn.
that's because it's Hasbro.
They literally just sell cardboard to people. I mean,
Yeah.
I guess that's what comic books is too. Although I feel like there's a little bit more substance in comics.
Oh,
bit.
we just talked about it the other day. Maybe we should also, for Magic people, if you haven't played Magic or maybe interested, we're going to have a beginner's intro to Magic. You're going to walk away with like basically a deck of cards for free. RSVPs are going to go out. That's going to be on the December 7th at 1 p.m.
Maybe Coral and I should do it.
If you beat me, I would lose my shit though.
I would be you though.
I would no. I'll be
It's kind of
laying-
like my UFC knowledge. Like I'm like light years ahead of you already.
Oh bullshit.
Yeah.
Okay, you give that all to ChatGPT.
Yeah. Also, jumping ahead a little bit, you got to give up UFC. You
I know.
can't support it anymore.
I need to find a new hobby.
Yeah. Well, back to horsing.
Open up the Pony Pal Corral.
Pony Pal. What's going on Saturday?
Commander Night.
So it's a regular ass weekend.
Yeah.
We're playing it cool this month because like last
Well,
month was bananas.
You know what's coming up the weekend after, though?
I don't know.
What?
Rap Battle.
Oh,
Oh,
shoot!
shit.
People are asking if it's a ticketed event, and I'm just like, no.
Yeah, because my girl sells, baby. That's
yeah.
it.
Okay. Last night, Coral and I were discussing the rap battle, and she goes, "I didn't know Renee Rapp had music videos."
I didn't. And
And I said, "What do you mean? Of course, what?"
I had a really good time with them too.
Oh,
Oh
Lord.
no! I was just like, "What do you mean you didn't know she had music videos? She's put music out."
I don't know if you know, but I'm basically just an old fucking lady. I don't know
Yeah?
how to work the internet.
Okay.
Y'all are lucky I can work the register.
Yeah, I know. We
And
are.
then like I don't know. I just don't know things.
Yeah. Okay.
This is my learning space.
Sure. And then I was like, so it's Renee Rapp versus Anthony Rapp,
I don't even.
and I had to explain to her who Anthony Rapp was, and I was like, he was in Rent, and she goes, "What's that?" I was like, "What? How do you not know what Rent is?"
It's a musical.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I saw Newsies.
The,
Yeah, Molly's sister was in it. I know art and theater
uh-huh.
Did you see the Christian Bale movie?
of what?
Newsies?
The original?
No, I saw it live because
You
Art.
saw the
Yeah.
you saw the musical remake of the stage musical remake of the Disney musical movie from the 90s.
of Newsies. Yeah, which was fucked up. It was the first play I went to because I was supporting my girl's family.
You sure?
Uh-huh.
And then the lights came on and they left the stage. And I was like, fuck yeah. I didn't know what a fucking intermission was. I had to sit through another 2.5 hours of just,
You were
People
just
sing.
like, this is
People sing
over.
about Santa Fe in newspapers.
yeah, just the same thing. Just like with weird Brooklyn and Boston accents.
Union busted.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right. So, you
So I don't know what Rent is. I don't know what that is.
Les Mis?
No.
Okay.
I thought
Your
That's a
girl's
circus.
your girl's in
yeah,
Les
Anne
Mis.
Hathaway. She shaves her head.
Really?
Yeah. While
Oh.
crying.
Les Mis.
Did she win an Oscar for that?
She was nominated. I don't think she won.
I thought that was a circus thing.
You know who else is in that? That's your girl,
Who?
Amanda Seyfried.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. In Les Mis, they only sing to each other. They don't speak
The entire
the
time?
entire time. It's insane.
there's some speaking.
No, there isn't.
Oh, Eddie Redmayne.
Oh, Redmayne's in it. Yeah. Hugh Jackman,
Oh, yeah.
Russell Crowe.
I do love Russell Crowe.
He sings.
Really?
He has a rock band.
Russell
He-
Crowe?
yeah, he has his own rock
I
band.
don't like it.
Mm,
I
okay.
don't like it.
Is that
So anyway, yeah, Coral was like, "What's Rent?" I was like, "What?" Seasons of 525,600 minutes.
bash my head on the table?
How do you measure
Measure a year.
a year?
Are we going to do musical November
No.
and watch just all the musicals?
No, because all I have to do is ride around in Joe's car. I got in the car last night to go to Erewhon. Remember he picked me up? I got in the car. Les Mis was playing.
Yeah?
Yeah. It's been a rough week, y'all.
Yeah. Hey, what I do really love, I do not like The Greatest Showman, but Lauren Allred, Never Enough, on repeat for me. If I'm at the gym, I'm about to hit a PR, Never Enough is
A
blast.
PR?
Yeah.
That's a personal record.
Yeah.
That is talk about gay shit.
You have been to a gym.
Yeah, okay,
I
but
was
like
there.
I don't know
What did it look like?
I don't know the acronyms and the linger.
You just said it was, what is it, locked in?
I'm about to hit a
November.
PR. Yeah, no, we were talking about
Locktober?
Locktober.
Yeah.
Did we talk about that on the podcast?
Yeah, didn't we?
No, we talked about it
it
in
in person.
store.
Okay, we got to talk about that real quick because
Jesus.
I think I know. Listen, this is a mid-season break right now. We got to talk about what the people need to know, and people need to know about Locktober.
No, we're not telling them about Locktober.
but we.
Or wait, it's after Locktober.
November now. So
Yeah.
anyway, Locktober is all these gym bros out there are
Okay.
using the term Locktober to like lock in those
Those goals.
bro. It's Locktober, bro.
Lock in your focus.
Yeah, Locktober, lock it in. But in gay world
Uh-huh.
for a very long time, maybe decades,
Mm-hmm.
Locktober is when you wear a cage on your junk and you lock it in like a chastity cage.
Yeah.
And you stay
Yeah.
locked for the whole month as like a tease.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is another like kink thing where you're like handing control over to someone else. You basically lock it and you can, I mean, for safety purposes, you probably shouldn't do this, disclaimer, but you give away the key to someone and then they have control over your
I'm throwing that key in the lake.
exactly.
Someone that goes to the gym. I've never seen that post. Locktober.
You haven't seen Locktober?
That's insane. You
Yeah.
put your pee in there?
You don't put your well, I don't, but people do.
People do.
That's wild.
Anyway, Locktober.
Yeah.
You gay guys
So
are
all these-
weird.
All these straight gym bros were kept popping up on like TikToks and Instagrams and shit, talking about Locktober, lock in for the month. And meanwhile, the gay social media was going crazy. Like, don't tell them about Locktober.
So anyway,
That's pretty funny.
it's pretty funny. But so
one.
I know about Locktober, but PRs.
Yeah. It's whenever you're doing a PR, the music is very important. You have to find something.
So you put on Greatest Showman.
I put no.
That's some
I
gay
put on Lauren
shit.
already.
Never enough.
Never enough. Have you listened to
What
it?
is that?
You will
Never
watch it.
enough,
Watch it live.
Never enough.
That's Greatest Showman.
Never.
Yeah, but I don't watch the movie. I just like her.
It's just on her PR playlist.
Yes, that is someone. If she came here, I would go see just for that song. But they would have to drag me out of theater because I'd be sobbing. It's
You
beautiful.
know, Lauren Allred is not the woman who was on screen in the movie.
Yeah, because and I do know that they don't normally give that like the singer credit, and they made sure to give her the credit. I know much.
That was
What's up?
that was Silo Babe, wasn't it? Sorry,
Silo
that's not
Babe.
great.
Silo Babe.
I'm spacing on her name.
Rebecca Ferguson.
I think so. Yeah,
she was in Greatest Showman.
I believe so. I believe that was her being she was like the
Greatest Showman was a steaming pile of shit, but like the music was good.
But that song is
Yeah,
you need
it
to lift
really
up,
gets you going.
pick something up, just put on that.
Really? Huh.
Yeah.
What else is on your PR playlist?
That's none of your business.
Oh,
It's
I
give
won't
us-
tell
give
anyone.
us your top 3.
Yeah, I won't tell anyone.
People need to improve their PRs.
True. Yeah.
Let me
Their
see.
public relations.
Well, it's definitely that one. It's all coming back to me
Is,
by Celine Dion.
Ooh.
Is Cotton Eye Joe on there?
It is Rebecca Ferguson.
Yeah.
Oh my god! I just
Here
Truly, that's
come from Cotton Eye Joe.
I'm lifting
cut all this out.
stuff.
These assholes here lifting stuff.
You're like, Scott down.
Put it right next to the what was that frog song from like the early aughts?
I know what you're talking about.
Is that the Fox song?
No, that's what
No.
the fox say.
It's this frog that's on a motorcycle, isn't
Yeah.
it? Like hovering around.
Huh. All right. Well, that's weird that that's on your list, but okay.
I don't have Cotton Eye Joe on my list.
Okay, but you're not proving us wrong, so we're gonna have to just go with that.
Great.
It's part of your lore now. I'm sorry.
Wait, so what are the next 2?
It's all coming back to me by
Okay.
Celine Dion. That's a good one.
What's that Six Flags song?
I don't remember.
There's no way.
No.
No.
Okay. Just checking. What else is on there?
It's on my gay girly pop. If
Gay girly pop.
Yeah.
So Jojo Siwa.
fuck you, no. God.
She created that though.
She did not create. Tell them to stop. You're making us look bad.
What about Britney?
Yeah, Britney's
It's
great.
Britney, bitch.
Yeah, Toxic, just a little remix.
Oh,
You're just
Toxic.
shimmying out there.
Yeah.
It's great.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, gay girly pop makes you feel like a bad bitch in the gym. It's
Yeah,
pretty
I don't
cool.
know though.
What do you mean? Oh, you
I don't know.
What do you listen to during the gym?
What's the gym?
Okay.
Uh,
No.
How am I gonna if I were to go to a gym?
Okay.
Why would I listen to something? I wouldn't be able to hear what the trainer is telling me to do.
Oh, you need to train. If you ever do, I know the perfect trainer for you, and you'll have a great time.
Doubt it.
She would love you.
Is it Molly?
It's Francesca.
Oh, your old Leslie trainer
She's
girl?
not a leslie. No,
Oh, the one you're like into?
No, that's a different one.
Oh.
Fran is the big titty, big bicep lady. She's
Oh.
like 70 and like
Two of my
huge.
favorite things.
Big titties and biceps.
Yeah.
Yeah. Me. Yeah.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Where were we going with all this?
We
Rent.
circled back.
Yeah. Right. So Rent.
Renee Rapp.
Yeah. So I played as we were closing, I played La Vie Boheme.
Yeah.
You know.
Did you dance on the tables?
La Vie Boheme? No, because she wouldn't she had nothing she was
It
not into
sounds so bad on speakers.
on speakers.
Yes. You can,
I don't know. Not as bad as like Renee Rapp.
you literally have 2 of our songs on the playlist.
Yeah, so I can make sure that you don't lose your mind.
I don't know. They come on and people stop what they're doing and they just like, they vibe. It's a vibe.
I doubt it.
Yeah.
It's so wet.
Ew. You're giving me a wetty.
Oh, God.
You're giving me a wetty.
I hate that.
Let's talk about Comic Creators Block Party.
Yeah.
'Cause we fucking did that thing.
We did.
It was a big old to do. You know, I wanted to say that Pat and Jordan and I have been talking about it for a year.
Mhm.
That's what, like, we start talking about the next one basically the day after the last one, and then we just talk like every couple weeks until we get closer. Then we start talking more and more, and then, you know, we went from there. It, for whatever reason, it felt easier than last year, like the planning portion of it. Like,
Yeah.
the year before, I feel like I was really panicked about everything because it was kind of like uncharted territory. But we doubled the size this year, and I don't know. I was panicking because I was like, why does this feel so easy?
Mm-hmm.
But it's just a matter of like being organized, I guess.
Yeah.
I also feel like, and this isn't like tooting my own horn by any means,
no?
but
Okay.
I feel like when you plan a large event and there's not that many people involved in the planning, it's easier to be more concise. Like when we do, like, not to say, I'm not talking about like just us, I'm talking about other entities outside of us. Like, you know, Tristan's event was great, super smooth, but there was other people involved in the planning, and so it adds to a level of like complexity, and it's harder to keep organized, you know. Whereas this, it's just like us, that's it, and we can change things like that. We don't have to ask anybody or do it, you know. We can just do whatever we want. So I think because of that, it was like a super smooth day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Coral didn't want to kill anyone, as far as I know.
No, I had a good. Everybody was like really pleasant.
Yeah.
It was fine. I was really surprised by that. What?
No, everyone was actually really pleasant. Like all the like big signings we've done, and this is like Block Party is like a signing on steroids. And the whole reason this all came about was because, you know, Pat and Jordan and I were like kind of talking about it, and in my mind, I was like, I don't want to be the comic store that just like does signings, but if we do a signing, I want to do it all in one day, where it's like every big name is there all on the same day. And so that's kind of what the first one was, and then we just fucking blew it out of the water with the second one. We got like some of the biggest names in the industry, but where was I going with this?
You weren't tooting your own horn.
I'm not tooting my own horn. But the past signings that we've done with big names like Kid Cudi and Scott Pilgrim, the fans were just like a lot.
They were intense,
And they really, and it really was like difficult to deal with them because they just want something so badly, and it's like there's a lot of attitudes to deal with. You know, with this, it was people were just so psyched because we do it for free. It's a free event. B, the creators don't charge people for signatures. And C, it was like relatively smooth. So everyone was like in a good mood. The only feedback we got, and this is something I didn't even consider, was to limit the amount of things that people could get signed, because some people showed up with like big old piles of shit for people, and I was under the assumption that the creators would kind of be in charge of their own destiny with that, and they'd be like, oh, I'm only going to sign 5 things or whatever, but nobody said that. And I also asked, like, so like once we got everybody locked in, I did a bunch of like emailing with everyone, and I would send out like, here's like the rundown of the day, and here's like the structure, and like here's what blah blah blah. And I very much was like, this is about you guys, so feel free to bring whatever you want to sell, and let us know if there's any limitations and stuff like that. And like, you know, nobody said anything. So I think, like, for instance, Brian Michael Bendis was like a big deal for us to have. And he, I kept checking in with him because I wasn't really anticipating these people having these massive lines. Like, I just figured that there's so many people coming or so many creators there that the lines would kind of just like fan out between everyone, and so it wouldn't be too crazy. But some of the bigger names had like crazy lines, and with Brian, I was like, are you cool to stay like a little extra longer? And he was like, yes, I'm getting through this entire line. Do not turn anybody away, especially don't turn away any kids. And I kept talking to him, and he kept telling me I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna get through this whole line, and he did. He got through the whole line, and
really
people
cool.
were in there with like piles of books, like 40 comics, like or
That's
more.
crazy.
And so some people waited for hours, but everyone got their shit signed.
Yeah.
So no one really complained about waiting for hours.
No.
Especially since he was only going to be doing 1 hour, and he stayed for 2.5.
Yeah, it was like 3 hours.
Yeah. Was it 3?
Well, because he stayed for his hour and then the half hour in between, and then another hour. So it was like 2.5 hours. But he was very much like, I'm getting through everyone, and that kind of set the tone from there. So then, like, after him, we had Jeff Johns, and we were able to get through his line with like an extra 45 minutes. But it was the same deal, big old pile of stuff. People were coming through, and he was signing all of it. And again, I kept checking with him, and he was like, I'm cool. And then at the end, we had Rick Remender and Joe Troman.
Yeah.
And they were there for like 3.5 hours.
Rick Remender is hilarious.
Yeah.
He just yip yaps and says the funniest shit that means nothing.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty crazy. But we started out the day, so we lined everyone up outside. And that was kind of as far as our planning with crowd control went to begin with, was line everybody up outside and then let them in, right? And I did my best to develop a seating chart in a way that I thought would be efficient, placing some of the bigger names in specific areas. But when we first let all the people in, they like bum rushed Mark Wade's table, and it was like a massive line like in the middle of the thing that was kind of like blocking everybody.
That was crazy.
And I was like, oh fuck, we're not ready for this. So we had to do a little triage on that. Coral had to get in there and do a little crowd control. But we got through it, and I wasn't really paying too much attention at first because I was like having a panic attack. But like, Mark Wade, I think got through all of his people too.
Yeah,
right.
I think so.
Mm-hmm. And his wife was so cute, like recording everything, getting up there, taking photos.
Really?
But I mean, I don't know. Those lines, I did not expect that when we first like let everyone in.
Yeah,
his line was crazy.
Yeah,
but good for him. That's great.
He emailed us a couple days ago and was just like, it was so great. Like, I'll definitely be back. Blah blah blah. So next year we're gonna have 120 people.
Oh God.
Yeah, no, we had 65 creators, and I think what's unique about our event, which is why all these people want to be involved, is that it's a fun event for all of them to get together. Because at a Comic-Con, you have your table and you might be around other people, but you don't necessarily get a lot of time to like mingle with everyone. And at our event, we always have a designated green room that's set up with like snacks and drinks and like places to sit. And like everyone arrives like an hour earlier than their signing time, and they all hang out in the green room and like chat with each other. And like I even saw some creators nerding out meeting some of the bigger names. Like some people were meeting Brian Michael Bendis for the first time and just having their own little moment. And like I saw some creators were like giving other creators copies of their book, and like I think that's part of why our thing was so popular amongst those people. And I have no doubt that we'll be able to attract like the even bigger names next year. Not that it's about bigger and better, but like
we had a few big fish who are interested that couldn't make it work this year.
Yeah, we had a couple of like legends that were so close. We had just the right amount of big names.
Yeah,
this time, because I was realizing like in each signing block there was like one big name with a huge line, and then like tiers of names from there. There wasn't like two big names at the same time. You know what I mean? Like not to minimize anyone's bigness or whatever.
Yeah.
But like for instance, I got a little worried when Brian Bendis stayed longer, and then Jeff Johns' signing was at the same time. 'Cause
Yeah.
that was a little hairy for a minute.
Yeah.
But we
I
handled
mean,
it.
yeah, it worked. It was
Yeah.
good.
I also like the panels worked out really well.
Yeah, you did your gay panel. Yeah.
I did my gay panel. I said some stuff.
Yeah.
I didn't say anything dumb.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't get canceled,
Yeah.
as far as I know.
Not that I was witness to.
Yeah.
It came close a couple of times. Kidding.
Yeah. I gotta mention though, we do everything we can to plan this thing, but we also like Patton and Jordan put in a lot of time and energy into planning it, and they stick it out through the entire thing, which is like a track. Like those guys towards the end were like burned out for sure, because it's hard to like meet and talk to people like for hours on end. Like it's hard enough for me like running around and then people like grabbing me to like talk to me about stuff, and I'm just like, what? But that's like all they do all day long. So
Not only that, but they're doing it with like attendees and signers, so it's got to be like a full
it's a lot.
walk away exhausted.
Plus you're like pitching your work as well during it, and like I don't know. We did Patton especially did a great job this year of like promoting it.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Obviously the Jimmy Kimmel thing was huge.
Yeah.
And then we made some videos that were hilarious, if I do say so myself. And I owe a lot of that to him, to like being there and doing it. I don't know. It was just across the board. It was really fun.
Yeah.
And it was like by midday, I felt really chill for like the rest of the day. I was like really nervous at the beginning, and then by the midday, I was like, cool.
That's a big deal for you.
I'm chilling. What are you talking about?
What do you mean?
I'm always calm.
Okay. Okay.
I'm always calm.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
We sold out of pizzas too.
Real quick.
Yeah.
He should have brought more pizza.
Yeah, that was nuts.
He was like, oh, I was kind of basing it on the Lotzilla. I guess he didn't really understand the gravity of what we were doing.
Do we have any idea what the head count was?
No, I wouldn't be surprised if it was like 1,000 people.
Probably.
It definitely
or
had it.
more.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's hard for us to really figure out. I mean, I guess we could have been clocking ins and outs, but it's like it's a fool's errand because it's like a free for all a little bit. So
yeah, that's hard to keep up with.
It's hard to keep up. I told I asked Jolene to go out and check the level in the shitters, and we could have determined it from there, but
God.
we didn't get around to it. But we had 3 shitters.
Yeah.
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 Were they full? Did you see?
I don't go into those.
You didn't go in there?
I'm scared of those.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're gross.
She's already making plans for Gatlinburg.
Gatlinburg. Oh,
Yeah.
Tennessee.
Yeah.
Your horse thing.
Yeah, my horse thing.
Yeah. Is that where the knife store is?
Yeah,
Gatlinburg.
It's pretty cool. It's huge. You can
Yeah.
get like knives and like cast iron skillets, or you can get like little weird oddities. So
Okay. What are you gonna get?
all 3.
Whoa.
Do you want a cast iron skillet?
No, thank you.
Okay.
I'm moving, so
Okay.
you know,
I'll get you a huge knife.
like a Bowie knife,
Yeah.
like a David Bowie knife,
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
They got them.
like a machete.
Machete?
Oh yeah.
No, you're not getting that now.
What else can I say about Block Party? I don't know.
Our panelists were all great.
Yeah, the panelists were all great.
Some of which stayed all day.
Yeah. I just felt like not shitting on anything from last year, because last year was awesome. This year just felt like a elevated version of it. Like it was just it felt tighter, you know. Yeah, and we had the panels off in a separate room, so like things were able to continue on while that was happening. It just it made a lot more sense, and it was fun.
Yeah.
We had vendors there. Golden Apple was there. Golden Apple Foundation doing their thing. They had a great time. Arsenal Comics had some Silver Age stuff that they were hawking, and then Shay was there selling T-shirts. Dispersed on Media. He made a killing apparently.
That's awesome.
Nice.
So that's good. Everybody eats.
Everybody eats.
You know, everybody eats.
I do have to say, people were so pleasant, and I don't really give people that like come to our shit enough credit.
Yeah.
But they get credit now.
Yeah.
Because even whenever we had to like cut off some of those lines, I
Yeah.
was expecting like people to talk shit, hateful, or complain, and they were like, "Okay, that's fine, thank you." And I'm like,
Yeah.
"What?" They're like, "It's okay," and I'm like, "What do you mean?" They're like, "It's fine." I'm like,
Yeah, usually it's like lots of tears and, but I guess one thing that made me really nervous going into this is that we had a lot of people talking about how they were flying in,
Yeah.
not a lot, but enough that it was like, whoa.
me,
Yeah.
me and Kinsey got there about like 8 a.m.
Uh-huh.
And so we get there, we get out of our cars, and we're standing there for a second, and some guy comes like running down the sidewalk. He's like, "Are you guys going to wait in line?" And he said he'd been there since like 5 a.m.
Jesus.
Got there he drove in his scary cargo van from like
no.
Arizona or something.
Yeah.
He was like, "Do y'all want to wait?" And we were like, "We work here." He was like, "Oh, okay." And then runs back to his car. I was like,
Oh my God. Yeah, there was a handful of people from Arizona, and then there was a lot of people from like San Francisco, San Diego, like California area. I don't know who else. I didn't really catch
I didn't really get a chance to
many
either. Just working
others.
the panels.
But anytime somebody is traveling for one of our
Colorado?
things, oh, that's true. A friend of mine came from Colorado.
And
And
your
oh, and my mom. Yeah, my mother was there.
yeah.
I forgot all
She
about
was.
that.
She was.
I washed it from my memory.
She's working hard.
Yeah.
She's working.
Yeah. She apparently I guess they hung out in the green room a lot.
Yeah.
But my mom told me that she went into the record label's meeting room and took a nap on the couch. And the guy came in and turned on the light and was like, "Oh, I'm sorry. And she was like, "Oh, is it okay if I sleep here?" And he was like, "Yeah." And then she pulled the "I'm Jeff's mom" card quite a bit, I'm told, which is cool.
Yeah, it's fine.
That's her perk.
Yeah.
So whatever. But yeah, it was weird. And then my stepdad bought like a lot of comics, which is cool.
Yeah, he got some stuff signed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like-
a lot of Jeff Johns stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, it was like, I guess I forgot all about that. But yeah, having my parents at the event, or any family for that matter, was like an added layer of like stress, Because the other thing is, I had a friend drive in from Colorado, and he had told me like a couple days before that he was going to come out, and like I thought, and he's not really into comics, so I think it was like purely to meet Patton,
Yeah.
but there wasn't really a good opportunity for that. I mean,
Yeah.
there was, but like I don't know. I should have just brought him over to Patton's table and been like, "This is Barkley," but instead I waited to like the very end and was like, "Patton, this is Barkley," and Patton was like, he was like
He was tired.
exhausted. So I may have boofed that one a little bit, but either way, like having that added level of like people like of yours just hanging around was like added stress for me for sure, because then I was like worried about them having fun instead of like all the other hundreds of people.
Yeah, but I think they had fun.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah.
But then the hardest part of it is at the end of the day, he was like, "Hey, let's go out to dinner." And I was like, that's like the last thing I want to do is go out to dinner right now. I've been on my feet for like 13 hours straight. Like, but we went out to dinner.
And it was good.
Yeah.
It was good. It was fine. Yeah. We went to that izakaya place over by Revenge of Echo Park. It's a new Japanese place
Okay.
around the corner. It's pretty good.
Cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
We went and had a drink at the bar that's across the street. The Grant was crazy busy.
Really?
Yeah, it was like you couldn't even walk in there.
I haven't been to the Grant since like I think before we opened,
Yeah.
because I don't drink and they don't serve anything. I mean, I guess they serve food in the street.
They have mocktails.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't like mocktails.
No?
Yeah, it's like what I don't need to like pretend like I'm drinking.
He likes his juice, not his mocktails.
That's the thing, juice. Yes.
Yeah.
Anytime I go somewhere, I see if they have juice.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, juice is good. I don't need a tiny bit of it over ice with a straw and a garnish.
I do.
I mean, that kind of sounds like you, though.
It's
Yeah.
not. When was the last time I had a froofy fake drink?
It
I
doesn't
mean-
have to be froofy.
It's just over ice.
It's
Yeah.
froofy by nature.
Whatever.
Not for me. Not for me. I'm water, Celsius, coffee, occasionally a Ghost, or another energy drink of some kind, and that's it.
Did you say
Except
water?
for your juices.
And juices from Erewhon Juices. That's it.
God, they are good juices though.
They're good as hell.
I love a fucking juice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of juices, I want to change the subject a little bit here.
Oh no.
So I've been so we're in this Airbnb, right?
Okay.
And we're there for 2 months. So it's like, and we're used to like going places and living there for 2 months, and you have to like kind of like, in order to like settle in, you have to like get yourself some what's the word?
Accoutrements.
Yeah, like things to make yourself comfortable, right? So like when we're on the road, we would like buy new sheets and like stuff like that, because you don't want to be sleeping in other
Airbnb sheets for like 2 months.
Okay.
That's gross. So I went and got new sheets. I rearranged all the furniture.
They're gonna love that.
Well, to be fair, I'm a professional, and they are not. So
Okay.
we'll put it back if they want. We'll put it back. But like we have a prop house, so like I brought in a rug and like lamps and like stuff like that just to make it a little better. But yesterday I was out shopping for things.
Yeah.
And I did not buy, although I almost bought, and I really wanted to.
What?
A Ninja Creami.
Oh fuck yeah! You should do that.
It was a Ninja Creami Deluxe.
Yeah, you should do that.
And on the box, it was like now creamier than ever
You
with
should do
extra
that.
creamy.
You can make protein ice cream with that.
I know.
And it's delicious.
I didn't get it, and Joe was like, good. And I was like, why?
Joe?
We're literally 2 weeks away from Black Friday. That
I
shit's
mean-
gonna be on sale.
That he's right about that.
Yeah, but they're already doing the Black Friday deals.
No,
And Best Buy only
I guarantee you were not looking at a Black Friday sale. You've never looked at an item on sale and been like, oh, savings.
You don't do that?
That's not true.
I am a clearance slut.
Well,
like,
that's because,
what?
That's your vibe.
No, what do you mean that's my
That's your vibe.
That I'm cheap and poor?
I mean, no.
You pay me, you ass. Don't get the Ninja Creamy. You don't deserve it.
Whoa!
Yeah.
I was at Best Buy and I was looking. I was like, I wonder if I got the Ninja Creamy here. And I looked through the entire appliance area. No Ninja Creamy, but I went to the back corner where they have the
Like the Dysons?
vacuums.
Yeah.
And there was a Ninja Creamy back there all by itself.
What do you with the vacuums?
Yeah.
It's
That's
like the
weird.
high end. It's like the
There was like, it was next to
Fruity
like
appliance
next to like
section.
Pebble ice makers and shit
Yeah.
like that.
Oh, I do love a pebble ice.
it's
Yeah.
like all the Dysons are lined up right there, and then it's
Yeah.
like get the pebble
Yeah.
ice.
For those of you who don't know what a Ninja Creamy is, it's Creamy is CREAMI.
Yeah.
Creamy. It's basically an ice cream maker, but it comes with these like basically you put the shit into this like pint thing, and then you attach it and it creams you.
Yeah.
And then you put that bitch right in the freezer in the pint.
Yeah.
It's great.
It's awesome.
Yeah, and then you eat it. But people are making like protein ice creams and all kinds of shit. But yeah,
You need your team.
I didn't get it, but I really wanted it.
Wait till Black Friday.
Just Black Friday. Just wait. It's gonna be
Really?
so much cheaper.
Yeah.
It was only $200.
Yes, but it will be cheaper.
Is that a lot for a Ninja Creamy?
That's a lot for an appliance that we may or may not use.
I wish I could find what it was.
Like, think
written
about
on.
it. You're going to use it really hard that first month. And after that, it's like every 6 months.
Okay, I found the box. It looks crazy, right? On the outside.
Yeah.
But anyway, it says Ninja Creamy Deluxe, 11-in-1 ice cream and frozen drink maker. Turn almost anything into ice cream. Whoa. And then it says, now with advanced creamify technology.
That used to be my nickname.
Turn almost gross. Turn almost anything into ice cream, frozen drinks, and more. Creamy Deluxe, consistent, smooth, and sippable. Smoother sipping margaritas without the crunch. Yeah, I guess it's the advanced creamify technology. That's what it was really. That was like almost what sold me.
On that note, should we go to the Creamify Deluxe corner?
Yeah.
Here we are. God.
Take it away.
Say creamy one more time.
Creamy.
Ninja Creamy.
I hate it.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to Tennessee.
Yeah.
That's going to be something.
Yeah.
I'm so excited.
Hey, everyone
Why?
there's going to be so happy.
Why are you going to Tennessee?
It's my turn. You know, me and my grandmother, we take turns, and I think this is.
She's been here like 3 times this year.
Yeah, there's like 12. Yeah, I love my nanny. What do you
Okay.
mean? And I have avoided going there and made her come out here. And I was
Yeah.
like, this is the worst time for me to go out there because
possibly.
I thought it was going to be the other way around.
Yeah.
But at least when I do go out there, people are going to be really happy.
Yeah, sure.
And if anything happens, I'm just going to be like, oh, yeah, that's the guy.
Yeah.
Thumbs up it and then just go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. I learned this lesson very early on, after having moved away from family, is that it's easier to instead of spending the money to go visit them, it's easier to spend the money to pay for them to come visit you.
I know.
Because it's the same cost.
I'm going to have to start doing that.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then you don't have to go anywhere.
I don't want to go anywhere.
And you live in a vacation town anyway.
Yeah.
So I think you got to just, you gotta start doing that.
The first thing my papa gets on the phone and he was like, you want to go on a trail ride? I was like, I'm not. Nope.
Trail ride, huh? Like
Yeah.
on a horse?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I
Can I
think
get a picture of you on that
no.
horse?
Mm-mm.
No?
No.
We gotta ask Molly to hit up Nanny.
Molly's not going.
I
No,
know.
but she knows Nanny's number.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Annie finally has like an iPhone. And so she's just
she can
she's
take
a photographer
photos.
now.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
And
Wow.
yeah.
Are you going
to
to medieval UFC?
No, because I have to go to Gatlinburg instead.
Oh.
I'm going to the MAGA parade.
Are you really?
They do it there.
Oh my god.
It's an unofficial, like everyone just gets together and drives down. What is that? What's the big street in Gatlinburg?
I can't remember the street name, but it's where
Yeah, I
you
forget.
from Gatlinburg and you go into Pigeon Forge. It's
Yeah.
just
Now the MAGA parade, is that the one where they carry the tiki torches?
That's
and they
one
have,
of them.
Yeah, they have on the little cute white hats. Yeah, that's one of them.
Okay, cool.
God, I don't know, man. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a time.
Yeah, you're going
Yeah.
for a whole week.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Mm-hmm.
When are you back?
Friday.
Oh, so it's not that bad.
No.
Monday to Friday.
Yeah, and I planned it so we weren't doing like anything at the store because I am
Yeah.
considerate.
That's nice of you.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
I wasn't gonna miss the rap battle. Hell no.
Hell no, I did that for you.
God, all these things. He's like, I did it for you, and it's just like it's because you're not gonna be there, and you don't have to sit through.
Well, rap battle isn't this week; it's next week.
I know.
Yeah.
The week I'm not gonna be gone.
Yeah, 2 weeks from now. Jesus. Whoa.
Oh, sorry. You bored?
Wow.
Sorry, it's fucking 10 a.m.
Finally.
11.
It's 11 a.m.
It's still early.
I know. We got to go open the goddamn store now.
Uh,
Anyway, what else do you want to talk about in your corner?
I don't know. I really
Going to
got nothing.
Tennessee?
I'm just depressed. I gotta go to Tennessee.
What's up with your boy Dana White?
What about?
Yeah. Your favorite boy?
I mean, we do have a really good fight coming up. John Jones is coming to fight Stipe, and we got word that
We can't talk about the UFC anymore on this podcast. Not after what they did to us.
Okay. What do we talk about then?
I don't know. You're gonna have to come up with a code word for it.
I have 2 interests, and it's fighting and pussy. And if you
Oh
take away
my
one,
God.
this podcast.
Good God.
Speaking of,
Yeah.
somebody saw my locker on the comic book block party.
Oh no, who?
I don't. It doesn't matter. And I have never been more embarrassed.
Wait, Hannah saw your locker?
Saw my locker.
Oh my God.
Because I had her shirt and I also had her nameplate in my locker
Uh-huh.
because I was giving it to her.
Okay, yeah, sure.
And so I opened up the locker and I didn't realize she was like gonna look, and I was like, because she's like, oh, America. I can't do an Irish accent. America.
Hey, was that your Irish accent?
Oh, America. You're gonna be like, oh, Colin Farrell.
I can't do the
Colin
for an
Farrell.
American locker. I don't know.
Yeah, okay.
This is borderline offensive
Wow,
now.
I know. You're a Conor McGregor simp.
I know. I doesn't mean I can do an accent.
All right, sure.
Okay.
So anyway, Hannah saw your locker. Tell the people what's in your locker.
Art, because we know I care about that.
Yeah.
But she opened it and was like, okay. And then like there's titties and ass everywhere in
and
my
wigs.
locker. Yeah, and a giant rat baby.
Yeah.
Like it's whatever. So I pull the shirt out of the bag, and then I was like, oh, here's your nameplate. She's like, oh, the nameplate can stay. And I was like, no, it cannot. Nope.
It's just Hannah Rose May in the back of your locker next to a naked picture of Renee Rapp.
Yeah. And then she was
Doing
asking me,
splits.
she's like, who is this naked girl that her face is on? I was like, I don't know. And that makes it sound worse. And I was like, Literally was like, I look like the biggest douchebag right now.
Did you have your titty holder in there too?
Yes.
Oh my
next,
God.
and it was next to the Supreme titty sticker that you gave me.
Oh my God.
Next to the titty mat.
Oh my God.
And I'm just
wow.
like, okay. She's like, oh, okay, so you're a pervert. And I'm like, it's just a bit.
Wow.
I'm just kidding.
Uh-huh. Oh, yeah.
I have morals, and I respect women so much.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
If I had one thing to say about you, it's that you love titties.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but she offered to redo it.
Really?
Your locker?
Yeah, it's New
like
Year,
with
new
pictures of her?
whatever she wants to put in there. I don't care. It's like, it's cool. It's like end of the year, new me.
Yeah, totally.
You didn't have your American experience. Who am I to deny that to you? So
Wow.
I'm gonna let her have it.
All right. Well, then this has been Coral's Corner. Oh man, what a podcast! This is what the people needed. Honestly,
Yeah.
The people needed a good little romp, with us, just talking about our lives.
Oh God, our lives are gross.
Yeah, well, yours especially. Your locker is. We should post a picture of it. I'll post a picture of it.
I don't
today.
think we should.
On Instagram. Well, here's Coral's locker, everyone. Yeah.
We'll post it to Patreon.
Yeah. Okay. That's fair. That's fair. Anyway, that's it we'll see you next week.
Shh.